Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to ask you a simple yet profound question. Do you know the key things that make a perfect family? We all dream of a happy, peaceful, and loving family. But the truth is, a perfect family doesn't happen by chance. It's built with love, understanding, and effort. So, let's take a moment to reflect. Are you practicing the habits that create a strong and united family? I want to talk about something that holds families together, something that determines whether a home is filled with love and harmony or silence and misunderstandings. And that is communication, the heartbeat of a family. Just like the heart pumps blood to keep our body alive, communication keeps a family strong and connected. Without it, relationships weaken, trust fades, and a home can start to feel like just a house where people live under the same roof but remain distant. Communication is more than just talking. It is about understanding, listening, and expressing feelings with honesty and respect. A family that communicates openly builds deeper bonds, resolves conflicts easily, and creates an environment where everyone feels valued. Think about it. How often do we truly listen to each other? In today's fast-paced world, many families are distracted by work, school, and technology. We spend hours on our phones, but forget to ask a simple, "How was your day?" This small question can mean the world to someone who just needs to be heard. One of the greatest gifts we can give to our family is our attention. Listening is not just hearing words, but understanding emotions behind them. When parents listen to their children, they create a safe space where kids feel comfortable sharing their struggles and dreams. When spouses listen to each other, they strengthen their bond and build trust. No family is perfect, misunderstandings happen, but when there is open communication, problems can be solved before they grow into bigger conflicts. Instead of shouting or ignoring issues, a simple conversation can clear doubts, heal wounds, and bring people closer. A family that communicates is a family that stays together. So let's take time every day to talk, to listen, and to understand. Because in the end, communication is not just about words, it's about love. We hear the words, "I love you," all the time. They are spoken in families, between friends, and in relationships. But have you ever stopped to think, is love just about saying these words, or is it something deeper? Today, I want to remind you that love is more than just words. It is about actions, commitment, and understanding. Love is easy to say, but difficult to show consistently. True love is not just about grand romantic gestures or poetic words. It is about being there for someone when they need you the most. It is about standing by your family and friends through their struggles, not just when everything is going well. A simple hug, a comforting presence, or even listening with patience can mean more than 1,000 words ever could. Think about parents who sacrifice their comfort for their children. They may not always say, "I love you," but they wake up early to make breakfast, work hard to provide and support their children's dreams. That is love in action. Think about friends who stand by you during difficult times, who support you without asking for anything in return. That is true love. Love is also about respect. If you truly love someone, you respect their feelings, their dreams, and their boundaries. It is about accepting people for who they are rather than trying to change them. Love is shown in patience, kindness, and the willingness to forgive. It is not just about being together when things are perfect, but about holding on, even when times are tough. Many relationships break not because of a lack of words, but because of a lack of actions. Saying "I love you" means nothing if your actions do not match your words. So let's not just express love with words, let's prove it with actions. Let's be more present, more kind, and more understanding. Because in the end, love that is shown is love that is truly felt. Imagine a world where everyone listens without judgment, where opinions are valued, and where people feel safe to express their thoughts. That world begins in our own homes, in our friendships, and in our everyday interactions. The key to creating such an environment is respect. Respect is not just about being polite. It is about valuing others, understanding differences, and treating people with kindness and fairness. It is the foundation of every healthy relationship, whether within a family, at work, or in society. When respect exists, people feel heard and valued. In a family, when parents respect their children's thoughts and emotions, children grow up feeling confident and secure. When children respect their parents, a strong bond of trust is formed. Respect is not about age, power, or authority. It is about treating every individual with dignity, no matter who they are. When we show respect, we create a space where people feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of being ridiculed or ignored. Lack of respect leads to misunderstandings, broken relationships, and emotional pain. Disrespect can be as simple as interrupting someone when they speak, dismissing their feelings, or refusing to acknowledge their efforts. A home or workplace filled with disrespect creates tension, stress, and unhappiness. On the other hand, when people feel respected, they are more open, honest, and willing to work together. Respect builds trust, and trust strengthens relationships. Respect also means accepting differences. No two people think alike, and that is what makes life beautiful. Instead of forcing our beliefs onto others, we should learn to appreciate different perspectives. This does not mean we have to agree with everyone, but it does mean we should listen and try to understand. A respectful conversation can lead to growth and deeper connections. Creating a safe space through respect starts with small actions. Listening without interrupting, speaking with kindness, acknowledging efforts, and treating others the way we want to be treated. If we all practice respect, we can create a world where people feel valued, loved, and truly safe to be themselves. In a world where people chase money, success, and material things, we often forget that the most precious gift we can give to someone is our time. Unlike money, which can be earned, or gifts, which can be bought, time is something we can never get back once it is gone. That is why the way we spend our time and who we spend it with matters more than anything else. Many of us are so busy with work, studies, and responsibilities that we fail to notice the people who need us the most. We assume that there will always be another day to spend time with our loved ones. But life is unpredictable. Parents grow older, children grow up, and moments that could have been cherished become lost opportunities. No one on their deathbed ever wishes they had spent more time at work, but many regret not spending enough time with family and friends. Giving someone your time shows that you truly care. A child feels more loved when their parents play with them than when they are given expensive toys. A friend values a heartfelt conversation more than a text message. A spouse feels more connected when given undivided attention rather than just words of affection. Time spent together creates memories, strengthens relationships, and builds emotional bonds that last forever. In today's digital age, we often get lost in our phones, scrolling through social media and missing out on real-life interactions. While technology connects us to the world, it sometimes disconnects us from the people sitting right next to us. Instead of being present online, let us be present in real life. A meaningful conversation, a shared meal, or even a simple walk together can mean more than any material gift. Life is short, and time is the one thing we can never recover. Let us not wait for the perfect time to show love, to be there for someone, or to create memories. The perfect time is now. Give your time to those who matter, because in the end, time is the greatest gift we can ever share. We all experience hurt, betrayal, and disappointment at some point in our lives. Sometimes it comes from strangers, but more often, it comes from those we care about the most, family, friends, and loved ones. When someone hurts us, our first instinct is to hold on to anger, to seek revenge, or to cut them off completely. But in doing so, we allow pain to control our hearts and minds. True healing begins not when we get even, but when we learn to forgive. Forgiveness is not about excusing bad behavior or pretending that the pain never happened. It is about freeing ourselves from the burden of resentment. Holding on to grudges is like carrying a heavy weight on our shoulders. It drains our energy, affects our happiness, and keeps us stuck in the past. But when we choose to forgive, we release that weight and make space for peace and healing. Many people believe that forgiveness is a sign of weakness, but in reality, it takes great strength. It takes courage to let go of anger and choose love over hate. It takes wisdom to understand that no one is perfect and that we all make mistakes. When we forgive, we do not change the past, but we create a better future. We heal broken relationships, restore trust, and open the door to reconciliation. Forgiveness also benefits the one who forgives. Studies show that people who forgive live happier, healthier lives. They experience less stress, lower blood pressure, and greater emotional well-being. This is because bitterness and resentment eat away at our peace, while forgiveness allows us to move forward with a lighter heart. Life is too short to hold on to grudges. The people we love will make mistakes just as we do. Instead of waiting for apologies that may never come, let us choose to forgive, not for others, but for ourselves. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It means learning, growing, and choosing peace over pain. When we forgive, we heal. And when we heal, we become stronger. Each of us has dreams, some big, some small, but all meaningful. Dreams give us purpose, direction, and the motivation to keep moving forward in life. But no dream is achieved alone. Behind every success story, there is always someone, a parent, a friend, a mentor, or a loved one, who offered encouragement, guidance, and support. That is why supporting each other's dreams is one of the greatest gifts we can give. Too often, people are quick to judge or discourage others. Instead of lifting each other up, they doubt, criticize, or compare. But imagine how different the world would be if we all encouraged one another instead of tearing each other down. A simple word of support, a helping hand, or even just believing in someone can make a world of difference. Sometimes all a person needs to keep going is to hear, "I believe in you." Supporting each other's dreams does not always mean giving money or resources. It can be as simple as listening when someone shares their goals, celebrating their small victories, or offering advice when needed. When we show support, we help others build confidence and strength to face challenges. Dreams often come with obstacles, doubts, and failures, but with the right support system, those obstacles become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. It is also important to remember that dreams are unique to each individual. What may seem small to one person could be a life-changing goal for another. Instead of judging, we should respect and uplift each other's aspirations. Success is not a competition. There is enough room for everyone to shine. When we support each other, we create a world where people feel empowered to chase their passions without fear. So let us be the ones who encourage, who uplift, and who believe in the potential of others. Because when we support each other's dreams, we do not just help one person succeed, we create a cycle of inspiration that can change lives. Let us be dream builders, not dream crushers. Together, we can all rise. Life is a journey of constant learning and growth. No matter how much we know or how skilled we become, there is always something new to discover, something more to improve. The moment we stop learning, we stop progressing, and when we stop progressing, we limit our potential. But growth is not something we should do alone. It is something we should do together. When we learn and grow with others, we create stronger relationships, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling life. In families, learning together strengthens bonds. Parents and children should not just teach each other, but also be open to learning from one another. Parents guide their children through life's lessons, but children, with their fresh perspectives, can also teach parents about change, creativity, and new ways of thinking. When families embrace learning, they build a home filled with understanding and support. Friendships and relationships also thrive when people grow together, supporting each other's personal development, encouraging new experiences, and sharing knowledge, create a foundation of trust and respect. When we challenge one another to be better versions of ourselves, we strengthen our connections and deepen our appreciation for one another. In the workplace, continuous learning keeps us adaptable and competitive. The world is changing faster than ever, and those who refuse to learn new skills or expand their knowledge risk being left behind. But when colleagues and teams grow together, they inspire each other to reach new heights, making success a shared experience rather than an individual achievement. The beauty of learning is that it has no age limit. Whether young or old, there is always room to expand our minds, to embrace new ideas, and to evolve into better people. Growth requires curiosity, humility, and the willingness to step outside our comfort zones. It means accepting challenges, learning from failures, and striving to be better every day. Let us never settle for what we already know. Let us seek knowledge, embrace change, and grow together. Because when we continue to learn and grow, we not only improve ourselves, but also create a world that is wiser, stronger, and full of endless possibilities. There's no such thing as a flawless family, but a perfect family is one where love, respect, support, and understanding never fail. If you practice these things, you are not just building a great family, you are creating a legacy of love and happiness. Thank you.